All right, everybody, this has been a very exciting time. And after the track event yesterday, lots of cool stuff. It really was a good time. A little disappointed my Dodge Demon Owner VIP pass was not exactly what it was cracked up to be. Yeah, we did get two $25 gift cards to spend on food and drink. In our original email, we were told that we would have access to Dodge Hospitality. Once we got there, they did have a Dodge Hospitality, but we were not allowed in there. Of course, you hear rumors and you talk to other demon owners, and supposedly that was changed last minute to not let us in there. So, really, our VIP was some gift cards for food and being able to get bumped up to first in line for some of the thrill rides, which was some drifting and the Dodge Demon drag racing simulator, which I have done the drag racing simulator before at other shows. The drifting thing was really cool. I do have video of it on here, but other than that, the VIP, nothing really to it. Felt like they didn't really treat us very well there as far as demon owners go, but that's in the past now. On to the show. They unveil their new Demon 170, and by now most of you already know 1,025 horse, runs a quarter in 8.91 seconds at 151 miles an hour, requiring a parachute, and a 0 to 60 time of 1.66 seconds. Now, as a Demon owner, I love my Demon. Absolutely super fun to drive. I can't imagine what this thing would be like. Going forward, whether I am able to get one or not, that is the question. So, Tim Kuniskis did reveal that we would have right of refusal, which tells me, yes, we should get first crack. Now, I will say this, I have been on phone with dealers all morning, and it sounds like it's just going to be like the original Demon all over again, which when that first came out, I thought, I will not get one. There's no way I can afford all these markups and yada yada. So sounds like it could be the same old story. What I did do last night is part of our VIP, we were able to go down. They had a little concert, and we were able to get up close and see the car that they did run down the track. I do have footage of that as well that you will see. But so what I ended up doing is me and my wife, we kind of snuck in with a group that was headed up to the Dodge Hospitality, where they had another car and parts and just more display. So we kind of snuck in there, and at one point I looked over, and Tim Kuniskis is standing over there talking to a guy. So I thought, man, it'd be really cool to go see him, meet him, shake his hand. So I went over and I waited for a good while he talked to this gentleman, and eventually he turned to me and I said, Tim, my name's Kenny. I just wanted to meet you. I shook his hand. I said, I want to thank you for what you do. And I said, hey, I am a Demon owner, and I am a blue-collar Midwest guy, and all I ask is that you don't rake us over the coals with these dealers, or let the dealers rake us over the coals. So out of his mouth, and it's out there already, but his plan is his thoughts, and I also asked him how many he wants to build, and he said he wants to build 3,000. But he also said with COVID and everything that's happened in the past, that there's no guarantee he can build all those. He's going to build as many as he can. So his plan to limit the dealers is, if the dealers sell for more than MSRP, those cars will get built last, and possibly not built at all. So the cars that will get sold by dealers at MSRP they will get pushed to the front of the line and they will get delivered sooner. So with me making phone calls this morning, doesn't sound like that's going to matter to dealers. Most all of them I talked to are already $100,000 over sticker, which the price on this car is going to be $96,666 before destination fees, which in my mind is one heck of a bargain for what you're getting. But again, it looks like it's going to come down to the people with money. It will come down to the dealers that want to hoard these or keep them for themselves. So when I feel like Tim says we have first right of refusal, I don't know how they can force the dealerships to sell to us Demon owners. And while it would be absolutely amazing to be able to get one of these Demon 170s and have the same number as my Demon, and it would just complete a package that would just be absolutely phenomenal, I don't know how they'll be able to pull that off. I don't know how I will be able to pull that off. So I don't know how much effort I really want to put into this, because that's just a lot of time calling dealerships, and I don't know, I've probably already called 20. A lot of them have my name and number, and a lot of them just say they're just sold. And I said, well, does it matter that I'm a Demon owner and that we should get first crack at this? And they just say they're sold. So I will say this: Dodge does listen to us. And as much as I loved watching the reveal of this car, and if you guys watched my first video, and I don't normally do this stuff, and I just kind of started because I want to relate to the average guy out there that loves cars. So when I talked about this to Tim Kuniskis, it really shocked me, and it was another highlight to my evening. He goes, "Are you the guy that said, I don't normally do videos, but I am going to now?" And I said, "Yes, you actually watched my video." And he said, "I know things." So it was kind of a highlight. Never would have guessed Tim Kuniskis would have watched my video. But to me, all that does is prove that Dodge is paying attention out there. Dodge is listening to us. So the best thing we can do now is just keep talking about what we need to do to not let these dealerships just charge outrageous prices. And I don't know how they can do it. He told me that legally they can't do anything to the dealerships. They are allowed to do this. It does suck, and I'm not against the dealership making some money, but some of these markups are they just take it out of the average guy's hands, and they will not be able to afford them. I will tell you right now, as much as I would love to have matching numbered Demons, I will not be able to afford $100,000 over sticker. So to answer my first video, am I able to get one? I probably have just as much chance as anybody else out there listening to this does, even though I already own a Demon. I will say this, I will admit I paid $15,000 over sticker for my Demon, and again, I told you I felt very, very blessed to be able to do that. I had to work hard to get to that. It didn't come easy because I had to fight the dealership on some things, and in the end, what they agreed to in the beginning, that's what they sold it to me for. So I paid $105,000 for my Demon, and I thought, that's a lot. I am stretching it out. But because of the marketing and how special that car was, that's why I paid that much for it. And now, it doesn't look like these cars will be anywhere close to that. Now, I'm not saying it's out of the question that I may get lucky. I may find somebody that's willing to sell this car, but my initial thoughts and all the phone calls I've made does not sound very promising. So it's okay in the end. I mean, these are just material things, and it's not like I don't have a car already and I can't enjoy a car already. But how special it would have been if I could have had matching demons, or matching numbered demons anyway. But in the long run, I can live without it, as most all of us will have to, and that's okay. But as far as the event goes, it was good. I did post my video, like my perspective from the bleachers where we got to sit, and that's where I posted that already. So you know, if you want to watch that, that's fine. It kind of shows a little bit more wider angle what's going on. I know a lot of these guys, they got more close-ups and all that, and it's way better to watch, but I posted it for whoever wants to see it from, again, all of it from my perspective. So moving forward, I just encourage Dodge, what can they do to help us demon owners out to be able to possibly purchase one of these Demon 170s going forward. Their hands could be tied, I don't really know, but what I do know is they do watch us, they do listen to us, so that's why I'm going to talk about it. Tim, if you're telling us we have first right of refusal, just make it happen. You're in Vegas out here with these dealerships this week. Gotta believe you have some sort of influence and control over some of this. Not all of this, I understand, but do what you can, and hopefully demon owners out there will have first crack at these, and hopefully it's not for $100,000 over. For all those dealerships that are just gonna stick it to those people and want to make that money, I hope your demon doesn't get built. I hope that it gets to the point where you have to turn and tell your customer and give them money back that they put down on that car, that because you charged them so much, they will not be able to get their car. Do I wish any ill on anybody? No. It sucks that these guys could lose the chance to get their demon when they're even paying more. But for the dealerships out there, hopefully Dodge will stick to this, and you are last in line to get your demons if they can't build enough. So that's all I wanted to talk about on this video, and I'll probably make more videos as progress comes along and we see what happens. Really just don't know. Everything is so much up in the air right now. So I hope you enjoy the video, and either way, whether I get one or not, this was a good trip. It was fun. Chance for me and my wife to spend time together, which isn't always easy when you have 5 kids. So either way, it's a good time. It was a very good show. Loved the reveal and how they did it. Just want to be able to have that opportunity for that matching numbered demon. See what you can do, Tim. Again, I still appreciate what you do for us. See you next time.